Il loro momento è arrivato. È arrivato finalmente il momento dei menhir. Ed è arrivato anche il momento di segnalare un bot. Twitch. Probably a bot. E lo segnaliamo. Perché oggi anche la Peppe stavano. Due minuti, intanto bevo un goccio d'acqua. Da. Ah. Ok, allora possiamo subito partire. Eravamo arrivati qua. Che siamo appena usciti dalla chiesa, dal funerale di Victoria. Cosa abbiamo? Abbiamo ancora tutto praticamente. Il mazzo di chiavi? Ah, le chiavi del castello. Quindi Victoria ci ha detto dobbiamo trovare i menhir. Questi sono... Ah, i due operai forse.
Hi, you waiting for me?
Good morning, sir. Yes, we are. Our condolences, by the way.
Thanks. I'm Adrian.
Okay, Adrian. I'm Greg. This is Steve. So,
No,
you're
quasi.
the boss now, right?
It looks like it. But I
So
still have to
you-
get used to the fact.
Okay, boss. Well, maybe the best thing is for you to start right away. In fact, Miss Antolini has forgotten to give us further instructions.
Instructions?
What
To
a
do with the
cosa.
restoration? I don't know. I haven't managed to have a good look around yet.
Sure. Then perhaps you want to get a general overview first. Well, there is a heck of a lot of building work going on.
So why don't you just get on with your work then?
No offense, sir, to the name of the Gordons, but it would be nice to know if the good lady left anything behind. I mean, apart from the building work.
You mean money-wise?
Yep.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Well, see you later
Tutto
then,
ok
sir.
da live, mi
We'll
dà
wait for you in front of the
incaricamento,
castle.
però non... Mi dà incaricamento continuo qua. Però potrebbe essere benissimo il PC.
So this is my new home, Blackmere Castle. A little more spacious than my college room and the prison cell, if not that much brighter.
Secondo, controllo. Non ho laggato, no? No, mi ha laggato l'altro PC. Mi ha laggato. Quindi ok. Il
I
menhir.
think this is one of the stand-in stones Victoria mentioned.
Dovrebbero puntare all'ingresso, ma dove? E
I
come?
think this is one.
ITA? Adesivo? Forse ancora nulla? Aspetta la posta. Proviamo la posta.
I think the mailman's been here.
Una lettera. Giornale.
A letter and the newspaper.
Andiamo prima il giornale.
What the?
La mia foto,
Picture of
Murray.
me. That's the one I did for
Quella
Murray.
che ho fatto per Murray.
He can never get enough, can he? I don't want to know what kind of dough he screwed out of the newspaper for that. Well, what does it say here?
Castello, un nuovo
Castle has a new
proprietario.
lord of the manor. It has transpired that the young American Darren
Ricordo
M., against whom the accusation of arson has yet to be proved, is the last descendant of the Gordon family. Great. Now everyone will think I've torched my inheritance. And what's even worse, that I'm rich. I'll throw the paper away.
No, le può
A
servire.
letter addressed to me?
Mi sono appena
I've only
trasferito.
just moved in.
Un altro indizio.
The Guardian's
La
third
terza virtù
virtue
di un
is
guardiano è la
mercifulness,
clemenza,
just
proprio
as
come
water
l'acqua.
grows drop by drop and becomes a
Dopo
mighty ocean,
che goccia dopo goccia
so
diventa
should
un
every
oceano,
call for
così ogni
help
richiesta
be
di aiuto va
heard
ascoltata
and
per
find
trovare
a
un
sea
mare
of
di
answers.
risposte. Ah,
Yet another one of those cryptic messages? No thanks. The last one drove me right into the clutches of a head case.
ok.
A lunchbox.
Gestione del
I guess it
pranzo.
belongs to Greg. There's just a large packet of toothpicks in it. Does anyone have that many gaps in the teeth?
Prendiamoli.
The castle itself is already sinister enough, but the soot on the facade makes it look like something out of a... I ought to get it removed.
Ok.
I think this is one of the stand-in stones Victoria mentioned. We should...
Eccoli qua. Steve e Gregory.
That's Greg. He watches Steve. If I don't pay Greg, he will. Steve, the more industrious of the two workers. Hey, Steve.
Che fai?
Yeah?
Why are you drilling holes into the castle?
Oh, it's simple. The foundation walls are full of water from extinguishing the fire. They sucked it up like a sponge. If we don't get the moisture out of the walls, then the whole castle will start to go moldy.
And the water just runs out of the holes?
Of course not.
Facendo i buchi per queste cartucce, dentro c'è un liquido che
There's
si
liquid
cristallizza
in
sul
it,
muro e
which
si lega all'acqua.
crystallizes in the wall and binds the water.
Oh, right.
È vero. Potrebbe essere l'indovino.
Do you work for free?
No, sir. But unlike Greg, I believe you've got enough money. You have, haven't you?
I own a castle, don't I?
Oh, of course.
Era
I was
giusto
just,
per dire,
I mean, you
insomma,
hear all
oggigiorno
the
si sentono
stories
tutte queste storie
nowadays
riguardanti
about
le
poor nobility.
nobiltà del
Castle
castello
ain't
nella
exactly in
condizioni
tip-top condition.
perfette.
I'm sorting it out.
Ok, quindi dobbiamo trovare i soldi, perché sennò Greg non lavorerà. Non... Sì, Greg.
Mmm, tasty. Dried wallpaper paste. A massive block
Un
of
blocco di
stone with a
pietra, ancora un
secret
compartimento
compartment.
segreto, ma all'interno non
There's
c'è
nothing
nulla.
in
Avevo già
it. I'd already
scoperto prima
discovered it before the
dell'incendio.
castle fire. The globe is metal. I can't see a weld seam. I wonder how they got it through the door. Amazing. The new tiles look as old.
Le nuove mattonelle sembrano vecchie.
The left wing of the castle is really collapsed now.
Ora sì.
Why this debris was brought into the main hall of the castle and not taken outside will remain. The Gordon coat of
Lo
arms.
stemma di
Pretty
Gordon.
uninspiring. I'd expected a...
Proviamo in biblioteca se è cambiato. Ah, sembra essersi tutto quasi tutto salvato. Prima cosa, chiamiamo la chiaroveggente.
Hello, Madam Fortuna.
Adrian, I knew you would call again.
Who else could it be?
Pick a card.
Stop.
Scommetto che anche oggi ci sarà la morte. The Emperor, andiamo al boss, subito.
Yeah, on the line. but it was in all the papers too, so...
What? No. The card, Adrian. The Emperor card. You're gaining in external power and strength. You have a strong will.
I see.
See.
Death.
Death.
No, Death è un'altra
Again.
carta.
A bear will follow you at every turn and devour you.
At every turn. What the...
Adrian, you can defeat
Puoi
the bear.
sconfiggere
How
l'orso.
can I defeat the bear?
The bear.
Pray for the bear. Then he will let you live.
The way for the... yeah. Thanks.
Al boss vedi bene, Death.
What a load of crap.
Che in realtà oggettivamente è uno dei boss che appare di meno in tutto Isaac, Death. Spoiler. Dei 4 cavalieri è quello che appare più raramente.
As if the chaos of books wasn't enough, all the drawers have been pulled out just to... Someone doesn't seem to have understood what a bookshelf is for. I'd love to have a little bit of a...
No. Darren. Darren. Non è il momento di dormire. Ah, noi lo possiamo fare addormentare? Se io non clicco? What?
Books about horses, horse breeding, the Gordon's hobbies. I'll put in a computer here. All of the books here have Latin titles.
Ok.
Stories, adventures and fairy tales.
Com'era?
Dickens, Defoe, Anderson, Jules Verne. These...
Com'era nel
In the
2?
corner, there's a richly ornamented mighty column. The way to the... Shakespeare dramas. This will be the...
Sono letteralmente
Encyclopedia
gli
Britannica.
stessi dialoghi
At
del
least
2.
3 editions. Will there ever be Bibles and religious texts? In the corner, there's a richly ornamented... In the corner,
Forse sarà
all of the
interagibile.
candles are burned right down. Whatever. I wasn't planning on lighting them anyway. My family tree. My family tree. There's probably a minibar hidden in there, but I'm not interested.
In realtà no, non c'è un minibar nascosto.
For some reason, I'm wary of
Diffido
dogs.
dei cani. La sala del tè che noi nel 2 non abbiamo potuto vedere.
What's a tea room without a teapot? This one's being used as a flower pot.
È vero, potrebbe essere stato ripreso al museo, oppure quella museo era una copia.
There were probably... What are these
Noi non
marks?
l'abbiamo visto nel
It
2,
looks like
perché in teoria è
mildew.
dall'altra parte.
Ugh, not that healthy. It's really quite pretty, this ostrich egg cup. Bills, bills,
Quindi conti
bills.
bancari, vediamoli un po'.
Envelopes with nothing in them.
Usa lettere. E
Huh.
questa chi l'ha mandata? Questa cosa? Una lettera.
Città del
Città del Vaticano, Roma, Italia.
Roma, Italia.
E da parte del Vaticano.
It's from the
Cosa aveva a
Vatican.
che fare con Vittoria?
What did Victoria have to do?
Leggila. No, ok. La leggiamo noi.
An empty envelope.
Ah, una busta
With the
vuota.
Vatican.
Di settimane fa.
Hmm.
Vengono
6,000
versate
pounds is
6.000
paid
ogni
in
3
every 3
mesi.
months.
Nessuna indicazione da
No
dove
indication
vengono.
of who
Qui
it
dice
came
solo che è
from.
un'operazione fatta allo
The last
sportello.
entry is 4 months ago.
E il conto è stato
And the account was
attualmente
virtually
processato
empty
2
2
settimane
weeks
fa
ago.
da...
Valentina Antolini. Authorized
La
by Victoria
suora?
Gordon. That must have been money for the construction guys.
Quindi gli operai sono già stati pagati e stanno cercando di truffare. Stanno dicendo, oh, se non ci paga. Peccato che sono già stati pagati. Allora, Secondo gli storici di Batacari, ogni 3 mesi viene effettuato un deposito di sport alle sue mensili. Probabilmente Victoria, come molte altre persone anziane, aveva paura di conservare troppo denaro in banca, ma dovevamo custodirlo da qualche parte. Dove potrei cercare?
The clock has
L'orologio
stopped,
si è fermato, probabilmente
probably
durante il
during the
secolo
last.
scorso.
The plinth is probably marble.
Il cavallo fortunato.
Horse breeding was once a big thing here. The sculpture probably originates from that period. The plinth is probably marble. Maria, the mother. Ugh. Horse breeding was once a big. The plinth is. What are these marks? It looks like mildew. Ugh,
Un
not
certo
that.
salutare. Secondo me non è muffa. No, non riesco. Ok, no. Con la M? No. Noi abbiamo la bottiglia vuota ancora. E nient'altro. Proviamo a salire su. No, qui c'è la portata per lo studio di Robert. Il vecchio studio di Robert. Che lo vediamo specchiato rispetto all'1. Perché all'1 lo vedevamo da questo lato, qua c'è l'orologio.
Oh, look. Green ghost lamps. Very homely. There are some paint buckets drying up here. Who knows if these walls will ever come in contact with it. A stack of old pictures. Looks like they were rescued from the fire. A lot of them have caught smoke. A mattress seems to be a bit too unusual to serve as a hiding place for the Gordon. A mattress seems to be boxes full of stuff. I guess no one would have
L'importante
missed.
se fossero bruciate le armi.
Beautiful
Ah, è
two-handed
Mordred che
swords
parla.
with ground steel blades, shoved up on the wall any old way, and whoever hung these weapons here had no idea what they were.
Ok.
A stack of old pictures. There's only one other door in the passage.
Sì. Abbiamo le chiavi. Che in teoria è la camera di Samuel.
Strange. None of the keys
Nessuna
fit.
delle chiavi è quella giusta. Ah. E allora entriamo in camera di Victoria.
A room screen. It's supposed to be a barrier to.
C'è questo
This is
portagioia.
Victoria's jewelry.
Anelli.
This is Victoria's jewelry. Huh. There's some pretty big fish being gutted in this picture. It's signed W. Gordon, 1921.
William.
I wonder if William...
Sì, William dipingeva.
Reminds me of Lady Eleanor's castle in Wales. When Tom was holding me prisoner there 3 weeks ago, it was already half summer. If you look out there, you might think it's deepest winter. Or has that more to do with the chill here in the room? This is the monitoring equipment and medication Victoria used. Shouldn't Miss Antolini have taken these away with her? Or is someone else from the diocese coming to... Looks like I'll have to take care of it. The White Lady.
Hey,
what's going on here? The blood
che
is gone.
succede?
But there's a black mark just where I touched the picture. No, I'd better not.
Meglio non toccarlo più. Proviamo ad andare. Ah, c'è ancora la cucina prima. Forse possiamo andare in cantina?
I've got the right key here. The door's...
La porta è aperta, vediamo la cantina. Come ridotta. Pinze per i tubi. Ok.
These are pipe clips, like metal cable tie. Quick setting foam, industrial quality. Particularly suited.
E pigliala che non sa mai.
I assume that there's wine stored in these barrels. But as old as everything here is, could be vinegar by now.
Sì, è vero, questa zona delle scale non
Castle's
si
almost
vedeva.
completely burned down. No wonder it's a step ladder, like you'd use to change a light bulb or to hang yourself. There's cleaning stuff. Just
Quello che nessuno lo usa. Una
Great,
prolunga
an
e
extension.
prendila. Non si sa mai, può sempre essere utile.
a power socket. The bucket is half
Specchio
full of
mezzo
a
pieno di
white
qualcosa di bianco,
salt.
sale. Forse serve
Probably for
anche
when it's
come
icy.
antisrucciolo.
Huh.
Sembra esserci
Why should
nulla.
the cellar light in Blackmail Castle? Ugh, I'm sure
Ah,
Victoria.
ok. Non posso scendere perché non c'è la corrente. Va bene.
An empty pot. I'm guessing the guy's here. I have no idea what I could do with a pot at the moment. A ladder. Who knows? A ladder.
No, non credo.
The door is practically
Che inchiodato
rusted
la
solid
struttura, è
to the
evidente
frame.
che lui se non
If this is
entrava.
in dire need of a good tidy.
Ok. Chiavi? No. Con la M? No. Per il momento non possiamo entrare. Proviamo a riparlare con loro.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, Adrian, what's up?
No, not yet.
You know where you can find.
Why are the books all spread around the floor of the library?
You'll have to ask Miss Antolini about that. Well, she'd often pick up a book. Didn't have much to do by the looks of things. Was reading all the time.
The medical equipment in Victoria's room, is it gonna be...
I suppose so.
Come non siano parecchi economici.
I'm sure the diocese will come for them.
Where's this Miss Antolini got to, anyway?
Non è venuta neanche al funerale.
What do I know? Probably back in the convent. Ask the priest. They're both back for the same team.
And you were asked to renovate the castle by her?
Correct. Headhunted us.
Lavoriamo per il vecchio Harry prima.
For a pittance. We get twice as much here.
Strano che Harry non
Okay,
pagasse.
and where did she get the money from?
From Lady Victoria. It was her castle after
How
all.
come Miss Antolini organized the construction guys and managed all this restoration work? If Victoria didn't, it's a mystery to me anyway. How they
È come
managed
se
that money.
Miss
There's only £100 in the family bank account. Wait a minute.
Sangiolini
maybe she
sapesse
only
dove
had
erano i
part of it in
soldi.
the bank. Old people like to keep their money at home, but don't old castles have treasure vaults too? A pile of gold and gems down in the dungeons, usually with a fire-breathing dragon as its guardian.
Hey, what's up?
What?
Well, I hope something comes of it.
There's no light in the cellar.
Oh no, it's going to stay like that for the time being. The water used to put out the fire, flooded the whole
ecco
cellar, and there are
perché.
electrical wires all over. Much too dangerous.
È la stanza in
That
fondo
one
chiusa.
room on the upper corridor is locked.
Miss Antolini's room? Yep, she
Ah, la stanza di
always
Miss
locked it.
Antolini.
She was scared we'd pay her a visit in the night.
How come
La
I, as
stanza di
lord of
Miss
the manor,
Antolini,
don't
che
have
però è la
She
stanza dove
probably took it with her.
dormiva. Era la
Can
stanza di
you open the door
Seon.
for me?
Why? The room has already been completely renovated. I'm sure
And if she doesn't,
one could always break
thanks a
it.
lot. You haven't happened to find a treasure?
Would we still
Forget I asked.
Beh,
It's
ha
good at
ragione.
least one of them is worth. It's good at least.
Proviamo a chiedere al prete. Ah, non posso. Ah no, sì, posso.
Father.
Adrian, welcome to my
Miss Antolini, Victoria's nurse.
She was sent by the diocese.
You didn't know her personally?
I know the manageress of the diocese, Mrs. Puft. She's the wife of the brother of the mayoress, Mrs. Puft, her sister-in-law.
Yeah. But you've never met Miss
Ok,
Antolini.
lui non ha mai incontrato
I
Miss
saw her
Antolini.
a couple of times when I visited Lady Victoria. Made a nice impression.
I'm the last Gordon. Sounds like the last Mohican. What does that actually mean to me?
My son, you don't have to remain the last one. It's up to you whether it's the end of your lineage or a new start.
So, if I should decide to become a Catholic priest, then it would pretty much be the end.
You can still think about it. Your inheritance isn't just of a spiritual kind, it's also material.
Probabilmente anche quella in
A
Galles.
huge
Non è una responsabilità, ma anche un
And what
dono.
about your church? It was built
No,
by
è
Marcus
stata
Gordon,
ceduta.
so it
The
must...
gift isn't that huge. Marcus Gordon built Warm Hill Church belongs to itself. And, of
Sì,
course, the
infatti.
people here.
Thanks for the help.
May the Lord...
Non voglio risentire la storia di Marcus e Mordred.
The correct translation is, see the Lamb of God. I'll leave him in peace, then.
Proviamo ad andare da cosa? Alla casa a vedere se Ralph è scappato qui.
Maybe Ralph is in his shack again. Ralph?
He isn't here.
It's me, Darren. I rescued you from the cellar. I once gave you a flute by the ruin. Do you remember?
Yes, Darren. But
How you doing, Ralph?
Mr. Bobby has lost an eye.
How long were you locked in the cellar?
100 years.
Ok.
Tell me, Ralph, have you ever come across the White Lady? I know lots of white ladies and men. They've got overalls on. They have.
And here in the woods, are there white ladies here too?
One, yes. She runs
E corre
around
qui
here
intorno alla
looking for
ricerca di qualcuno,
someone.
ma non troverà
But
Mr.
she
Babby, lo
won't find Mr.
nascosto.
Bobby. I hide him.
Ah. È uscito proprio fuori di testa. E chi non lo sarebbe dopo tutto quello che ha dovuto passare.
No, I really don't feel.
Ok, non devo tornare più indietro.
I think this is one of the stand-ins. The castle looks really threatening from here.
Ah, proviamo a ritornare da... Ora vado in biblioteca e salvo. Aspetta che c'è questo.
It's a roll of damp-proof. The craftsman should really cover the floor with it. So that I guess that's no big deal while the place is looking like it is. I'll leave it here.
Ah, ok.
It's a roll. The craft. I guess I'll leave it here. The entire hall is one.
È un enorme cantiere. Andiamo qui. Salviamo. E proviamo a dormire. Succede qualcosa, game over. Perché lo schermo diventa nero, inizia a scurirsi. Ah no, ok, si sveglia da solo. Forse più tardi.
That's the only part of the library that was damaged by the fire.
Mm.
In the corner, there's a richly ornamented mighty column. The way... That is a mighty fine...
Ah, forse potremmo chiamare il notaio?
Yes?
Is this Mr. Dukes? Notary?
Absolutely correct.
Yeah?
As you are.
Gordon. Adrian Gordon.
Ah, Mr. Gordon, my condolences.
Thanks.
I'm assuming you still have a
Beh,
few
la
questions
domanda riguardante la
concerning
lettera del
reading
testamento
the
di
will
ieri.
yesterday?
Vediamo un po'.
Mr. Dukes, can you tell me again what exactly is included in my
Okay.
inheritance?
Well, Mr. Gordon,
E
you're the
l'ultimo
last
discendente della
descendant of the
dinastia
Gordon lineage and inherit
come
Black
regolare il
Mirror
Galles.
Castle estate and the one in Wales, a few hundred acres of woodland, as well as the assets
Quindi nel
of the
conto sono
family
rimaste
bank
100
account
sterline.
amounting to, with all privileges and responsibilities.
What
The
responsibility?
proper management of the woodland, adherence to hunting regulations, maintenance of the property and the garden. Sale is explicitly prohibited.
Ok.
Nothing outstanding, no debts. Not about inheritance at all.
I've found bank statements from the Gordon account.
And is something wrong?
No, but I've noticed that every 3 months, a substantial amount of money is paid into it.
There could be many reasons for that. It's not illegal and also nothing unusual.
Could it be that the Gordons have been saving their money elsewhere?
Everything's possible.
Ma nel
but it's
testamento
not
non è
mentioned
citato
in the
nulla, non
will,
ci sono
and I
tracce
don't
che
know
lasciano
of any
pensare a una
other evidence
fortuna
of it. But
segreta.
of course, you could cut open the mattresses. and
I'll be
see.
in touch, Mr.
Of
Gordon.
course.
Ok.
My family tree?
Potrebbe...
A massive block of stone
Ah,
with a
pure dalla
secret
gamba.
compartment, but there's nothing in it. I'd already discovered it. The upper floor is a heap of rubble.
Proviamo ad andare nella sala del tè. Allora, c'è la muffa,
The plinth
questo piedistallo di
horse breeding
marmo
was
e un
once a big thing
cavallo.
here. Pipe clips. You can secure pipes with these.
Per i tubi, ma noi non abbiamo visto. Una piuma. Qua non è. Proviamo di nuovo qua.
A stack of old pictures. Looks like they were rescued from the fire.
Ok.
A mattress seems to be a bit too unusual to serve as a hiding place. Toothpicks, a full pack, pipe clips, construction foam.
La chiave per questo non c'è. E qui
This
c'è
is
solo questo.
Victoria's jewel.
Ah, aspetta. No. No. Vediamo un po'. Non dovranno esserci più segreti per me. Andiamo al salone. Proviamo in cucina se c'è qualcosa di interagibile di nuovo, ma non c'è la pentola. Dobbiamo usare un po' tutto. No. Proviamo qua. No.
Ugh, I'm sure Victoria wouldn't have hidden her money.
I soldi di Victoria non sono incantati. Che sia da usare lo spray in una colonna. Non penso, infatti, no. Questo? No. Veramente non so dove andare. Proviamo tutto con la gomma. Cos'è? Tela impermeabile. Questo non credo. Cioè gli oggetti vecchi poi non penso che debbano essere utilizzati. Forse l'accendino, ma neanche.
If I don't pay... Looks like
It
it...
was those damn long-haired
Sì,
hippies
proprio
from the
lì
next
che...
village.
Mica noi.
A ladder. Who knows when it... A ladder.
Niente. Aspetta, forse possiamo riempire la bottiglia nel fiume se c'è ancora il prompt. Mi sa non c'è più.
I'll leave Ralph in peaceful.
Ralph non ci possiamo parlare. È ok. Torniamo in chiesa.
This is Sally's grave.
Tomba di Sally.
The pane of glass is loose. Huh.
Ora me lo fa prendere questo pezzo di vetro. In cosa dovrei usarlo?
That was once a window and a door. You can still see the sealant on it.
Qui? No.
The priest lives here. Hello?
No, il prete è
No
in
one
chiesa.
there.
Forse ora? E qui c'è ancora questa che però noi non possiamo risolvere.
Toothpicks.
Mm. Col sale, ma non penso. No. Laggato? No, non ho laggato. Ho 0 frame persi. un pezzo di vetro circolare. E dove lo devo ficcare sto pezzo di vetro
An old
circolare? Ah. L'unica cosa da provare è provare tutti gli oggetti sulla porta qua.
Welcome to the jungle.
Come? E ora mi fai
Half of
entrare
it
a
is
caso.
dried out, and the other half is
Vabbè.
rotten. That was a bucket for water.
C'è un buco non indifferente.
Maybe I can use it for something else. What have we got here?
Manichetta.
A garden hose. Hoses have always brought me luck.
Sì, sì, si vede bene ora. Io non ne ho cali di lag.
It's very unusual.
Molto
to
di
put
solito
carpet
mettere il
down
tappeto in una serra. E togliamolo.
The gaps between the tiles haven't been cemented. The tiles here have only been placed loosely next to each other.
Oh no, un altro spacca
A
15,
withered
no.
plant. It says
Valeriana.
Valeriana Walrathi on the label here.
Può darsi, sì.
A withered plant. That must have been one hell of a rake. Now it's just a long...
Vabbè, un bastone.
A statue. Is that the white lady? I doubt it. Oh god, I see her everywhere, even though she's not there at all. It looks like the gardener is the murderer, or like Lewis got wrapped up with a murderess. The tiles here have just been placed loosely on there.
C'è una botola sotto. Oh. E dove conduce?
So where does that lead to? Far down.
Who knows what could be moldering at the bottom of this well?
C'è una valigia.
There's a case on a sort of ledge.
Proviamo a prenderla. Ah, aspetta, questo qui?
Fits perfectly. Now the bucket has...
The stick is long enough, but I can't hook the case up with it. I
Ok.
need something like a...
Ah, così.
I've attached the clamps to the stick. In theory, you...
The stick is long enough.
Così. Ah, la M.
Excellent. I now have a sword.
E ora la prendiamo.
I'll need to use all my skill here, otherwise...
Got it.
Chiudiamo la botola. No? Apriamo la valigia.
Black plastic case. A 10-pound note. A bottle of wine. And,
Il diario di
a
Harry?
notebook. Maybe it could tell me something about the... Aha. Here on the first page it
Henry.
says, Henry Stanton. What did our Henry write about then? Well, that's interesting. He appears to have been some kind of informant. At least he recorded everything
Intanto
meticulously when he saw any
non ne
castle
ha di
residents in the
delitti,
tea
Henry.
room. 3 o'clock p.m. Tea time ends. Victoria forgets to close the horse again. 3:15 p.m. Bates checks the lock. Note: the key is hidden at Old Durgham Gordon. 4 o'clock p.m. Tea room empty. Use the opportunity. 4:30 p.m. Visit of Dr. Herman.
Allora, ora è il tè. Carl Gray. Vittoria ha dimenticato di richiudere il cavallo.
And it goes on in the same vein. And here's a drawing.
Allora, intanto sicuro che ha trovato il malloppo lui. Allora, dobbiamo cercare il quadro, perché il nome l'abbiamo già sentito nel 2.
Let's see. Maybe this Durgam Gordon is here somewhere. Looks like there's no Durgam Gordon among these. The only names are Lillian, Garma, and Lothar Gordon. If I knew which one of them had lived when, then I could narrow...
Ok, andiamo in biblioteca allora.
Durgam Gordon. Let's see.
Sposato con Lillian Gordon. Quindi Lillian.
Lillian Gordon was Durgam's wife. Her portrait was painted in 1662. Here's one dated 1659. It could...
Ah, è quello che c'era nella sala del tè.
First glance, there's nothing unusual.
Qui è
The piece
strano.
of frame seems to be loose. Maybe it got broken in transit. It doesn't look like the piece... What's this? There are 7 small holes.
7 piccoli buchi qui. E ci mettiamo gli stuzzicadenti.
The holes vary in depth. The toothpicks fit into the holes at different depths. Now I only have to find a way of getting them out as they are. The toothpicks fit in... Now I only have to find a way of
Tirali
getting
fuori nello
them
stesso
out.
modo in cui si trovavano.
Huh, a great idea. I'll break the toothpicks off at all the same length, and then put them in the holes in the piece of frame.
Ok.
This must be the...
E ora andiamo dal cavallo. Che è qui dentro.
So, Fury, where's your secret?
Eccolo il segreto.
There you go. It fits. I heard a clicking sound. Ha! That's it.
E i soldi.
Oh, there must be thousands of pounds in here. I'll just take a few bills with me as payment for the useful Mr. Gray.
C'è anche una lettera.
Wow, a really
Era quella del
ancient letter
Vaticano?
from Mordred's time. With a coat of... The letter is from a scribe of Pope Innocent III. It contains instructions for further procedure in terms of the incident. Letter from the Holy Father Pope
Allora,
Innocent III to the faithful follower
Stimatissimo Lord Marcus, vi scrivo con grande concerto riguardo agli ultimi sviluppi che hanno caratterizzato il caso di Mordred. Le mie istruzioni riguardo al successivo modus operandi vanno immediatamente messe in atto. Prima di tutto vi chiedo la massima segretezza e suggellare tutti gli ingressi alla stanza dei rituali. Inoltre dovrà essere costruita un'accademia per condurre tutte le ricerche legate alla presenza dei 5 piccoli portali. Riguardo al portale più grande, tutti i registri, i testi e le documentazioni vanno inviati al Vaticano immediatamente, dato che le fondamenta stesse della cristianità verrebbero messe in dubbio se la sua esistenza venisse alla luce. Qualsiasi comunicazione, pensiero o testo scritto a proposito del portale d'ombra verrà considerato come atto eretico e punito in accordo con le regole del Quarto Consiglio Laterano. Peraltro, fino all'arrivo di un'abrogazione papale, i Gordon saranno responsabili dell'assicurarsi che nessuno si avvicini troppo al portale dell'ombra. Con immensa fede in voi,
for ensuring that no one comes too close
fiducia in
to
Dio
the
vi invio la
shade portal.
mia
With
benedizione
great faith
apostolica.
in you and unending
Vaticano,
trust in
settembre
God, I
1213,
send you
leggerò
my
la festa del Santo
apostolic
Arcangelo
blessing
Michele.
from the Vatican, 29 Septembre 1213, on the feast day of the Holy Archangel Michael. Someone has written something on the back.
Ma questo
The
non sembra
writing
vecchio
doesn't look
come
as
quella
old
sul
as on the
lato
front. The
anteriore.
menhir in the hall must be hidden. The menhirs that stand around the castle seem to be directly connected with the demon gates. I wonder if that's what Victoria was trying to tell me. I should note down the location of the menhir. I'll close the safe again. What are these It looks like milk.
E sarà qua il menhir.
The globe is metal, a massive block of stone. Hi,
Ciao,
Greg.
Greg.
Hey, Adrian, what's up?
I think that'll be enough to start with.
Yep, that looks good.
Are you gonna continue working now?
That depends. Have you got...
Direi la sala del tè.
The tea room.
Finished it yesterday.
And why is there a huge moldy patch?
There was water in the walls from the fire. I dried out everything.
Can't have been that professional. It's back again.
Then I'll have to order a tin of X-Mold.
That won't come before next week, right?
I can see you're an optimist.
What can you do?
Well, everything you have to as a handyman here in the village. Wallpaper, paint.
I'm sure we'll find something.
Salone.
The banister in the hall could be replaced.
The carpenter's doing that already, but
Quindi
it's going to
praticamente l'abbiamo
take a
pagato,
few
però lui non
weeks
farà
until
comunque
it's
nulla.
finished.
The kitchen looks like crap. When's it gonna be?
As soon as we get more jacks. At the moment, the roof will fall on your head if you did anything in there.
The facade could do with having the soot removed. I'm sure you've got a brush somewhere.
Yes, it's just...
Do I look like Miss...
All right, all right.
And from now on, it's Sir Adrian. Huh? The telephone.
Il telefono. A quest'ora del mattino. Chi sarà mai?
Hello?
La dottoressa?
Oh, hello, Dr. Winterbottom. How are you?
Hello, Adrian. That's just what I wanted to ask you.
Everything's okay so far, thanks.
You're already 5 minutes late for our hypnotherapy session. I had some other appointments and really don't want to...
Oh yeah, sorry.
All right.
Ok, andiamo. Di nuovo questa visione. Forse quella era la posizione di menhir.
There were stars right in the middle of the hole in the ground.
What kind of hole? The hole Angelina fell into?
Sì.
Yeah, and when I looked around, at first I couldn't see anything, only blackness. And then I saw something in the darkness. Small, flickering points of light. Until I realized that they were stars and they were shining there beneath the ground.
Well, that's a beautiful image.
They were laid out like a constellation.
Which constellation?
I don't know. Apart from Ursa Minor and Ursa Major, I don't recognize any of them.
Well, I think I do. Draw the stars for me again, Adrian. Maybe I can match them to the right constellation. Constellations generally represent mythological figures. Maybe that has some significance here. It looks a little like the Corona Borealis, the Northern Crown. But this is made up of 7 stars, not 6. The Northern Crown is also open at the top, seen from the Northern Hemisphere. So, it depends on where you're looking at it from. The Corona Australis, the southern crown, is open at the bottom, which could also fit here, judging from the shape. But it has more stars, namely 11, if you count the binary stars as one. Are you sure that there's nothing missing from your drawing?
Yeah, quite sure. 6 stars. It looked exactly like that.
And I can't help you any further. I don't know of any constellation which looks like that.
Well, never mind. It may not mean anything at all.
Perhaps. But if it's important to you, then it will be revealed sooner or later, Adrian. You can be sure of that. And how are you otherwise? I mean, as the brand new lord of the manor.
Weird, I guess. Everything seems so surreal. I mean, I've spent my whole life in Boston as Darren, and now I'm here calling myself the last Gordon, and sitting all... It's lucky the construction guys are there. Otherwise, I'd soon be getting the feeling that I was a ghost myself.
I'm still here too, Adrian. You aren't all alone. Did you...
Yes. That was good. She gave me a few things to take with me as I...
May I ask what her last words to you were?
She told me how I can find peace in my soul. I shouldn't go down the same route as my father, but go to the bitter end.
At the Menhirs.
That's what she kept repeating. At the Menhirs. At the Menhirs. They seem incredibly important.
Then you should take note of her advice.
Prendi il foglietto. Bravo.
I better take the drawing with me.
Beh, sono i menhir sicuramente.
Oh,
Il
Mr. Michaels,
poliziotto.
it's good you're here. I wanted to come and see you.
See me? Why? Has someone else been murdered?
That's not entirely clear yet, but there has been a death at your castle on your estate.
What? You're kidding, Zach.
That's something I would never do, Mr. Michaels.
Come?
Please, accompany me
Quando?
to the castle. The inspector would like to talk to you.
I'm coming.
Here, come and look, see?
Oh no.
That's the place. That's where Gregory was killed. But they have already taken him away.
Right by a stone skull.
There's nothing more to do here.
I take it the inspector wants to talk to me, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
And he's gone ahead and is waiting for me in the castle, right?
It would appear so.
Is this the stuff Greg wanted to use to clean the facade? It's an industrial cleaner.
Abbiamo
I've
ucciso
only seen as
Gregory,
many warning
involontariamente.
notices as this on bottles of acid. I'll take it. And the brush as well. There sure is enough cleaning to do around here.
Steve,
Yeah?
can you tell me exactly
Come
how
è
the
successo?
accident happened?
The stone skull from up there hit Greg.
Yes, I thought so. But how could that happen?
I don't know. Greg was on his own out here. He was gonna clean the facade, like you said. Perhaps he took a break for a little pee, and when he was walking under the skull, bang!
I guess the ancient stone had been weakened by the fire. It
Perché
just
come
broke off.
Henry?
Maybe the vibrations of the drill shook the wall, and then the loose chunks simply...
You can tell yourself that if you like, but if you ask me, nothing happened. The walls are alive. When we bricked up holes, they were there again the next day. It was just waiting for someone to stand under it before it fell down. That's how I see it. Please don't be offended, sir. But I don't...
What does that mean, Steve?
Sì.
I'm sorry, sir, but she didn't want me to work here from the very beginning. Better to work for Murray without paid breaks than in the Black Mirror. That's what she said. And I should have listened to her.
Steve,
è vero.
Please.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Eh,
And if I
oggettivamente
may
ci
give you
sta.
some advice, find someone to buy the castle off you. Some rich acquaintances of yours from America. And until then, don't stand still under a stone skull.
Guarda che lì c'era un altro Steve. Ok.
Inspector, I'm sure there are a few...
You know, I can actually predict what your answers are gonna be. I know you. And I'm
Yeah,
sure...
I was with Dr. Winterbottom anyway. Exactly as set out in my...
Bravo! A cast iron alibi. You see, I'll just have a look around here in this big castle full of old works of art.
E non c'eravamo neanche, letteralmente.
I'll find out what I need to know from wandering around this huge estate, Mr. Legacy Hunter.
That's enough! I don't know what you're busy figuring out in that mess. I'm not in your castle, Quimper, fumbling around games. It takes the blame for it. And what are you? A smart... So get out of here.
Okay.
Era Mordred, però oggettivamente sono d'accordo con Mordred.
Gordon, to you from now. And don't come nosing around here again until you've got a search warrant. Wow, that was long overdue. I won't take this anymore from...
I'm not just anyone, I'm a Gordon. And not just any of them, I am
No.
the last of the weakling Marcus line. Will be the first of the mighty Mordred line.
Yeah, from now on, I'm alone in the... At last, I can have some peace. Nobody wants anything from me, no alibi. I mean, apart from my ancestor, who just wants to take on... I better not waste any more time in finding out what Victoria meant when she... What did I just say?
Del mattino.
Nobody wants anything
Sarà mai?
from me.
Andiamo a vedere.
What's that? Oh, I guess someone rang at the front door.
Andiamo a vedere. Non c'è nessuno.
What have we here?
Cosa abbiamo? Traposta.
A letter from Murray? What is
Cosa
that?
vuole?
We will charge
Le imputeremo un pagamento di 100 dollari al giorno finché non riporteranno in sé la chiave della stanza.
A bill for over 500 pounds for 5 days?
E andiamo a portargli la chiave della stanza.
Now that I live in the castle, but I still get the hotel key.
Sì, lo facciamo dopo, però prima buttiamo in faccia la chiave della stanza a Murray.
Hello, Murray.
It's always a pleasure to see you, Mr. Gordon.
Mr. Gordon? Huh. So the fact that I'm the last descendant of the famous noble family hasn't escaped you.
Indeed. The whole village is talking of nothing else.
So you will also be aware that not only does the name belong to me, but also
my warmest congratulations on your wonderful inheritance and
great-grandmother. And you can keep your dumb pleasantries for your tourists, the last who come and stay with you. In fact, I'm thinking of turning the castle into a hotel, a veritable Gordon's Palace. Everything here you've stolen, even the name. I could sue you for that, Murray. Is that clear? And I
admit, Mr. Gordon, we may have had some little
Così ti caghi, Murray?
But you won't forget
Paura?
that I have always helped you. It was
Non è vero.
I who got you out of jail, and it is also as you were lying there, unconscious, I sent Phil to you and got him to bring you to as a man of honor.
Your so-called willingness to help is nothing more than a cynic. Don't forget the photos from your cupboard that clearly prove you've been using blackmail to supplement your... You'd be finished if I made that public.
Mr. Gordon, I appeal to our friendship.
Friendship? You're nothing but a miserable parasite that gorges itself on the blood of its host.
Mordred ha ragione.
I've been your host for too long. Not anymore. I'll make sure you won't find another poor sap. How long do you think you can hold out against me? And I'll look on you as you're destroyed. And one day you'll also wake up in a cellar next to dead bodies. Have a nice life.
Adrian, Darren, io prenderei però una pillolina.
He will take. How easy it is. To whom could I next teach the meaning of fear? These annoyances must. I wonder why I haven't a.
Holy crap! More like what Victoria said about Mordred when he started to change. He didn't trust anyone and became more and more. Damn! I've will.
The medication that Dr. Halo Paradox. The info on the box isn't very informative. Take the Halo Paradox.
Allora, ho fatto di nuovo lo stesso sogno. Ok. Vittoria voleva che cominciassi con i menhir questi monoliti. Ma è vero, c'è l'acqua nella fontana. Vediamo un po'. Ora ho una bottiglia piena d'acqua.
Finished. The bottle is now.
Ma non la berrei.
There are a few steps leading down behind the hotel.
Ok, andiamo al castello. Direi che cerchiamo tutto all'inizio.
I think this is one of the stand-in stones.
Oh. E torniamo qua all'ingresso, ispezioniamo tutto.
Ugh, it's blood. Killed by a skull. Unbelievable.
Muffa nera.
What's this strange? I always thought mildew grew in dark. Funny to find it growing here in this well-ventilated. The castle really seems to be slowly decaying. It's high. An even better idea would be to fumigate it. There's a whole lot of gas
di
can all
benzina.
empty. That's a shame. But I'll take one with me. But it's big.
Vediamo se c'è ancora la macchina. Ah, Tom non se la, Tom e Phil non se la prenderanno.
The can is half full.
Ah, possiamo rientrare tra l'altro.
I'll pay Phil a social visit.
Come chiuso lì dentro da 3 giorni?
Whoa, jeez.
È morto?
I can't tell how we died. Maybe it's anyway. I locked him up and but wait a second. I locked the cellar door when I left. Someone must have been here in the meantime.
No.
There's a rotting Phil.
Quindi per il momento sono morti di omicidio.
A pilot, if ever I need any.
Greg, Phil, poi chi? Possiamo contare Victoria, però tecnicamente non è un omicidio.
Aimlessly one.
Greg e Phil per ora. Non c'è nulla.
Hey, where's that skinhead gone?
Vero?
Still closed.
È ancora chiuso.
Doctor,
What's troubling you, Adrian?
it's been a while since I've had visions. Probably 3 days. What does that mean?
I'd say it means that the medication is working well. It could also be that the emotional events of the last few days have suppressed the images of the past for the time being. Either way, we're making progress.
You must have heard of the famous Gordon brothers, Marcus and Mordred.
Marcus and Mordred? No.
I mean the ones who built the castle. Blackmead.
Oh, right, them. No. What do they say? No, no. I meant in your...
Di
I have to
nuovo.
find.
Mi si è tabbato da solo.
What makes you think that? Who told you about that?
Victoria.
Maybe she was delirious. Maybe she didn't know what she was talking about. Adrian, I think it's problematic to believe in a place that's supposed to be responsible. You're just shifting it away from yourself.
It's not a question of belief.
Perhaps we should increase your dose from 60 to 90 milligrams.
This curse.
Adrian, you mustn't convince yourself of that kind of...
I've officially lived in the castle since this morning, and that just can't be a coincidence.
Oh.
Apparently...
That's not so surprising for such an old noble family, is it?
Catch you later.
Take care.
No, I think I should let... Later.
Ok. Ho trovato un cadavere. Ho trovato un cadavere, no? Sarà di nuovo qua? No.
No matter how big my...
Qua sono andato, qui sono andato. Proviamo l'incrocio.
I've no idea where that...
No. Proviamo in chiesa. Altrimenti faccio prima fare così.
Hello, Father.
Adrian, welcome.
C'è anche la muffa che potremmo togliere.
I found a letter here, a very old letter. Please have a good look.
But it's from the Vatican. Do you know how...
You mean if I auctioned it, I'd get it?
Yes, a few suitcases full. But Pope Innocent is regarded as the most important pope of the Middle Ages. If this is an original letter from Pope Innocent, then it's a very extraordinary document. A dictum of trust from the Church to your family ancestors. You can be
Wow, that's the first time
Until now, I always thought it was a rumor. But your family has been personally chosen by the Pope to fulfill.
Sounds more like they were damned. It's quite obvious that this duty outgrew them pretty quickly.
We're all tested by God, but only steadfast faith can lead us through the darkness to the light.
Thanks for the help.
May the Lord...
Ok. Andiamo a vedere se posso togliere la muffa.
It's a roll of... The craftsman should really... I guess that's... I'll leave it here.
Allora. No. Oh. Io che pensavo di sì. Per ora ho la benzina per il martello pneumatico.
Full. It's pretty heavy.
Nel muro. Va. No. Dove allora? Vediamo se... Aspetta di traverso la saliva. Tutto un goccio d'acqua. Il secchio?
The bucket is half full of a white salt.
Pieno di sale. Ah. E allora dove? I menhir?
A ladder.
No.
I drew this during one of my sessions.
Ah.
Don't reckon this hole's got much more to offer.
Ok.
A withered plant. It says...
Cosa devo farci allora con tutta sta roba?
I drew this during one of my sessions.
Mm. Allora, non sappiamo dove andare, riprendiamo dall'inizio, vediamo un po' se matita su questo. No.
I think this is one of the...
Allora, partiamo da quello di fuori.
I think this is one of the stand-in stones Victoria mentioned.
Qui? No? Vediamo questo con tutto, anche se non credo. Con l'acqua non penso proprio. Uno è questo, uno è questo,
I think this is one of the...
uno è
I
qui,
think this is one of the... I think this is one of the stand...
uno è qui. E sono 4. Qui non ce n'è. Che senso?
An empty pot. I'm guessing... I have no idea what I could do with a pot. A massive block of stone with a secret compartment. The globe is metal. I can't see a weld seam. I wonder how they got it through the door.
No. Qua? Non credo. Altrimenti proviamo a usare ogni cosa sui menhir, perché è l'unica cosa che abbiamo di indizio. Quindi torniamo fuori. Andiamo al primo, quello al cancello. Allora. Martello, no. Prolunga, no. bottiglia. La lettera? No. Questo non ha senso. Le chiavi? No. Collana? No. Adesivi? No. Samuel? No. Mappa? La mappa. Perché la mappa? Perché disegno sulla mappa per vedere se coincidono col disegno. Ci sta.
Maybe the layout of the menhirs is important. I'll lay a piece of paper on the map and use it to note down all.
Allora, quindi uno è qua. Menhir. Poi dice quello della sala centrale va nascosto. Io
I'll
penso che
mark the
sia la prima
position of this
pietra.
menhir.
Uno qui.
I've now.
Ne abbiamo 3, ne abbiamo 4. In teoria ne bastano 5 perché sappiamo. No, vabbè, più o meno. In realtà ne bastano 3 perché possiamo triangolare.
That's the fourth one.
Mi ha detto dobbiamo nascondere quello nella sala centrale. Sarà questo?
Yes, of course. They built the castle around a menhir. They probably carved the foundation stone directly out of the menhir when it had to be hit. I'll mark it on my map.
Non ce n'è altri però. Allora, potrebbe essercene uno. Ma ne manca uno, vediamo un po'. Aspetta, forse ce n'è uno qua fuori? Nell'angolo? No. Ne manca uno. Ma è sempre in quest'area del castello? O è da tutt'altra parte, almeno quello. Qua non c'è. Perché sennò potrebbe essere anche in qualche parte. No, qua non c'è. Costruita ai Gordon, quindi o in chiesa o non al faro, all'accademia. Qua niente.
A huge pile of rubble is all that I can consider myself lucky that I.
Poi proviamo. No? No. Allora, forse in chiesa? Sì, sì, in che senso? Che nel castello? Ah, la colonna portante! Forse è quella. No. E poi non dovrebbe essere nascosto perché ha detto, ah, ne nascondiamo uno, lo nascondiamo. Ok, nelle mura del
A
castello.
ladder. I wonder if there was ever a pretty. To say it's dilapidated.
Non può essere la statua, no.
Don't reckon this whole. A statue. Oh God, I see it.
Però aspetta, diceva, ah, ce ne sono 4. Ce ne sono 5. Uno è uno non nascondi, uno è quello della sala centrale lo nascondiamo. L'altro dov'è allora? Piano di sopra? penso che un menhir lo porti su. Senso avrebbe? Al massimo al piano di sotto. Ma che non ha comunque senso. Detto, ne manca uno. Allora, considerando questo, in teoria dovrebbero essere ingresso. Sarebbe dietro, quindi dove c'è la serra, ma la serra non c'è. No, ho sbagliato. Ma la serra non ce n'è. Dentro la serra?
A withered plant. Nothing more.
L'acqua sulla pianta? No? Mancata? No.
A withered plant.
Ah, possiamo pulirla, è vero?
Wow, this cleaner is really powerful. It's even that was painted to look like marble. The statue's actually made of, I bet of some sort of logo.
È l'ultimo menhir. Dov'è?
I should have thought of that earlier. The statue is made out of the same stone as the other menhirs. And someone, at some point, carved a statue. I've
William.
marked off all 6 menhirs. We'll see what I can find out with this.
Dov'è il foglio?
I drew this during one of... Victoria said the...
Ah, forse ora li devo... No. Nella mappa non sono indicati, o sì? No. Ah. Ah, forse è quello che devo fare, quello che stavo provando prima. Sì. Prima volevo fare questo. E quindi? Ah, ho capito. È il disegno. Però ho sbagliato. Allora. Il disegno che abbiamo fatto, quindi in teoria dovrebbe essere qua. Oppure posso provare a unire i punti di interesse creati dai Gordon. Perché la chiesa sì e il faro no? Neanche questo. Questo sì. Perché la chiesa sì? Il resto no. Anche questo. Ah no, perché questa è l'accademia. Che senso ho fatto danno? Ma no. Ah no, lo fa a tutti. Questo dove dovrebbe essere? Qui? No. Qua? Ho capito poi perché questi 3 punti. Ah, che forse sono... Ah, perché sono dove sono legati ai Gordon. Perché qua, vabbè, la chiesa. Questo è il vecchio sanatorio dove erano sepolti Gordon. E questo è il... Ma che punti devo unire? Non è che tutti si devono unire a... No. Perché questo si tira dritto arriva proprio qua. Però sono teorie.
I drew this during one of my sessions with Dr. Winabottom. It's an approximation of the constellation I saw in my dream.
Victoria said the Menias will show me the way.
I menhir mi mostreranno la strada. I menhir mostreranno la strada. Come? Ah no, devo usare la matita. Posso trovare un punto in cui si uniscono. Qua. Andiamo, un punto fatto giusto. Così? No.
I'll make a note that I've checked out the academy.
Ah, invece sì, devo uscire. Che senso mi appunterò di aver controllato l'accademia? Oh, questa linea confermerebbe legame con la chiesa di Wormin. Andrò a parlare con il pastore. Dubito che ci sia un portale all'interno al di sotto dell'hotel, ma questa linea indica che c'è qualcosa nei paraggi. Mi vedo che... Ah, perché potrebbe essere... Allora, conduce alla stanza rituali, perché ci sono già stato lì e c'era anche un libro. Quindi dobbiamo andare sia in chiesa che all'hotel.
Hello, Father.
Adrian, well,
Please have a closer look at the letter. It mentions a...
yes, that's true. One big one and 5 small ones. But I've never heard about them before.
E non ci sono input.
These 5 small ones probably mark the entrances that lead to the big one. The big one must... Either way, I definitely think that one of the
Under
portals...
the church. But that's not... Samuel visited Marcus's grave back then, and what can I say? I was very saddened by the incident. But if you think about it, that kind of thing can only collapse.
If there's a cavity underneath, bingo!
But doesn't it say in the letter that the entrances have been sealed, and that the Gordons must make sure that...
Exactly.
Ok.
And I'm... After me, there's no one else to take care of it.
Quindi il portale probabilmente in chiesa era nella tomba.
Thanks for the help.
May the Lord...
Dubito che ci sia un portale all'interno. Allora, quindi ok. Proviamo ad andare comunque qua. Sa mai.
Even if I know... unless someone decides to build it.
Ok. E quindi dobbiamo andare all'hotel.
According to my map, one of the portals...
Finalmente andiamo qui. E non sappiamo cosa ci sia in realtà. E Bobby.
A lovely place to get some deadly inspiration. This is something like a missing poster. 2 boys disappeared here after taking a swim. You're not allowed... Not exactly the bridge... What's Bobby doing there? Hey, Bobby! What do you...
Che ci fai qui?
Hello, it's the niece's birthday.
And you...
No, I want to collect
Cos'è
some
perla? Voglio
mussels
farci una bella
with
cosa.
pearls.
I see. Look, Bobby. Wouldn't that make it...
Vai Bobby. Vattene, va.
You can have it.
Thanks.
Bravo Bobby, vattene, va. Ah, la cosa.
Those are the waders that Bobby had on. With a huge hole in them. Huh. Bobby must have ripped them.
Altri
There
menhir.
are 4 menhirs in the river. That could be a pointer to the portal. Waders, like fishermen wear when they're up to their ass.
Ok, devo chiudere il buco. Come?
Waders, like fishermen wear when they're...
Hanno un grosso buco sopra. Oh no!
Oh!
Un altro morto. E quindi siamo a... lui. Phil. Greg. Lui fila Greg in teoria. Sì, era il compagno di cella. Dobbiamo trovare un modo per riparare i cosi. I stivali. Andiamo a Willow Creek. Chiediamo un po' a tutti. È aperto un museo.
There's a whole lot of nothing going on here. How does Murray make money with all this garbage? Oh, a donations box for the bereaved. And a camera, so Murray can see where the people... It's
Un
got
altro libro.
Diary of a Murderer written on it.
Sì.
I don't really know what to find more shocking. If they'd been
Chiavi
available.
dell'anima, opuscoli, pile.
Various pamphlets on the river diversion, nothing really interesting there. All of the pamphlets were put together by this. Huh? The sign? Please.
Ok.
Strange guy.
Io volevo dire che c'è un morto
Are those plaster casts of Murray's
che
ass?
balla nel fiume, però.
The
Vabbè.
lighthouse? A replica of Miss Valley's
Che
burnt
schifo.
corpse? Dr. Heinz Herman's bone sawing utensils. A big wooden. There's a label on the front. Please donate for the. The chains and meat hooks are just. Hey, that's me. The American tourist Darren Michaels is strong. All that's missing now is a bounty on my head. Those are the old things. The Gordon Chronicle was in here. The note says that it's been removed from the museum by...
Non è vero.
Well, compliments to Murray for coming up with the idea in the first place. That's the fence that William Gordon fell on from the window. Father, Samuel Gordon. I never met him, but an old bureau. Why is that here?
Ha chiuso questa parete, tra l'altro.
That'll be a torture mask with spikes on the stone circle. The sensational part of no idea why Murray walled it up. That's the back of Blackmere Castle, the place where the gardener died 12 years ago. The pictures are of the murder scenes. Dr. Herman's death scene. If Herman hadn't been killed by Samuel, he probably would have been murdered.
Ok. Cos'è?
The system for the sound effects.
Ah.
That's Vic Valley. Hopefully, his sister never saw him here.
Andiamo a chiedere.
Ok. The constable's convertible.
Vediamo un po' qui.
No, I think I should let. I bet. How you doing?
Wonderfully. What can I...
Have you ever been in the local...
I'm very interested in museums of all kinds. But this thing here in Willow Creek, really, it's much more of an omnium gatherum of unworthiness.
You've been in it?
A couple of years ago, when there were a few...
I'd better be going.
Please, do us the honor.
Still closed. Still closed. I'm not going back. Can I ask you something? Where's Spooner?
He's taking the rest of the day off. I think the accident at the castle is taking...
Poor guy. Do you have any idea where Matt went to? I didn't see him in the village.
He was in the pub yesterday, but where you could submit a missing persons report.
In the next... I'm sure you must have heard of
She's spooked around the woods for centuries.
Do you know the story of the Gordon brothers, Marcus and Mordred?
Ah, vabbè, noi l'abbiamo visto perché lo
Tom and Bobby, and that's enough for me.
Okay. Perhaps you should have a look at the abandoned house. I think there are some strange things going on there.
I see. What kind of things?
I'm not exactly sure, but I think people are tortured there.
Okay. What else would people do in an abandoned...
Why does no one take
You want me to read your state bloody rituals?
Never mind.
Vabbè, la gente ti reputa pazzo.
Do you know what I'm doing right now? They were built here before the Holy Ghost had even dared think of Jesus. Goodbye, Constable.
Quindi non è neanche qui.
I'm sure Zach won't mind if I borrow his repair kit.
Oh! Forse possiamo ripararli? Sì.
The repair kit is perfect, as if it was made to do.
Quindi possiamo tornare all'hotel.
Finished.
Andiamo all'hotel, andiamo a bagnarci i piedi. Li indossiamo.
Now I just need a clown's nose and some big shoes. It's just a piece of flotsam with a raven sitting on it.
Ah, noi non lo sappiamo. Lui dice, no, è solo un rottame.
They look exactly like the menhirs at the Let's see.
Fai una X, sarà qua, più o meno.
Damn, it gets deeper here. Some diving goggles would be good. Or something so I can...
Ce l'abbiamo, ce l'abbiamo, ce l'abbiamo. Lo metti a testa in giù.
Interesting. And exactly what I thought. There are some steps leading into the bottom. Unfortunately, the river has flushed tons of gravel down the steps and blocked everything up. Almost the same problem as at the academy.
E quindi è bloccato anche questo.
I've checked out 3 places and found no end.
Quindi tutti e tre hanno i portali bloccati. Quindi sono, sappiamo, 5 più 1. L'uno è quello. L'uno è quello del castello. 3 sono questo, chiesa e accademia. Che sono tutti e tre crollati. Ne mancano 2. Proviamo ad andare di nuovo al castello a questo punto. Allora. No. Allora, non registro la posizione degli nemici, ma non so proprio per quale motivo, non riesco neanche a tracciare il pentagramma decente. C'è un pezzo di questo mosaico che mi sfugge. Come mai la prima pietra non si trova al centro? Non capisco. Dunque, cosa ho saputo a Victoria a proposito di venire che dovrebbero puntare a qualcosa? Sono dei segnalatori, ma per avere una direzione mi serve comunque un punto di partenza. Forse la prima pietra non è il punto centrale, ma quello da cui partire. E che il punto d'arrivo sia completamente da un'altra parte? Questa potrebbe essere una soluzione. Una delle linee passa per le rovine dell'Accademia. So che lì c'è un portale dove c'è la stanza rituali, perché ci sono già stato, e c'era anche un libro. Bisogna confermare le legali con la... Ok. Forse allora... Allora dice, questo è quello da cui partire al faro? No. 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 Non è cosa sia. E perché in teoria qualcosa qua c'è. E tra l'altro qua non abbiamo guardato, perché non mi fa andare. Mm. Cosa c'è rimasto? La gomma... però non mi dà ancora controllato il faro. Il faro è la cosa, quindi proviamo. Non è che posso scavare. Con il martello? No.
Even if I know that there's a portal buried, unless someone...
Qua non c'è nient'altro. I due sentieri? No. Vediamo un po', devo fare Dice, i menhir sono qualcosa. E ne mancano ancora due.
So, the line from the foundation stone through the greenhouse ends near a swamp. I ought to check the place out.
Ok, e uno dovrebbe passare per di qua.
A line from the menhir to the gateway
Ok, più o meno.
ends in the middle of the woods. It's gonna be fun trying to find the right place. But I think the way to the crossroads in the woods does lead in the right direction.
Ok. Quindi era così. Devo risolverlo questo enigma. Quindi uno dovrebbe essere qua dietro.
I've ruled out the ruins. I hope we'll find something in the woods. If the map is correct, then you have to follow the trail here to the...
Sì, sono questo in teoria. E quello della foresta.
Quite swampy here. This must... No portal in sight. Oh, it must have sunk into the swamp.
Ok. Quindi questo lo escludiamo. Un metal detector?
That looks like an old metal detector.
E tu piglialo, non sa mai.
There
Delle
are lots
ossa.
of bones lying around here.
L'orso arriva. Come?
The ground there is quite...
Un
The bridge goes
ponte.
halfway out into the swamp.
Ah.
There are lots of bones lying around.
Lo troviamo lui.
It's probably been lying in the swamp for a few months. The coil must still work. It's made of copper. I just need a new battery and something that you can use to receive electrical signals.
Ah. Forse a casa di... Ah, la batteria è andata.
I know the motor well enough. 100% garbage.
Appunto. Ci serve una batteria. E forse dentro nella... nella... Come è chiuso? Ah, abbiamo le chiavi. Ah, vabbè. Dovremmo aprirla qua.
Okay, I'll release the hood. Hey, here's another one of those glow stickers.
Un altro adesivo. Batteria.
I'll take the battery. A transistor radio. Device that can...
Uniamo tutto.
I'll replace the broken battery with the one from the top.
E la radio per
replace the broken
scoprire.
electronics with those from... Done it. If I've got the electronics right...
Proviamo a tornare nella palude, direi. No.
The ground there is quite swampy.
Quindi proviamo ad andare dall'altra parte ora. Dovrebbe essere qua. Sì.
If I trust my abilities as a cartographer, which I do...
Una trappola per orsi.
Danger of warning. Traps and shotguns. Am I in the wrong film? Willow Wars?
Io salvo perché è da tanto che non lo faccio.
A bear trap.
Vediamo se funziona.
It works. Excellent. Let's hope the battery.
Ok. Eh sì. Oh, dov'è morto Vic?
It has to be here. That's where one.
Altri menhiri, infatti.
Is there something moving over there? Or am I seeing? That's one hell of a stone. Here's a crevice under the rock. Even more menhirs.
Spacchiamo la roccia?
Always wanted to do this.
Tre ore dopo.
The stone's harder than I thought. I've drilled more than 24. It's gotten down.
Tranquillo che ora la spacchiamo. Mettiamo l'acqua fredda.
There'll be a heavy frost tonight and the water will freeze. It expands, and at least that's what it should do if my physics course wasn't.
E poi lo riempiamo.
Stop. Otherwise, I'll just have ice. Perfect. The construction foam hardens when it comes into contact with moisture. That should stop the ice.
L'acqua si ghiaccia e spacca la pietra. E quindi possiamo andarcene.
I'm not quite sure what I can use it for.
Faccio scattare la trappola? No. Io me ne torno a casa. Bobby?
What's Bobby doing here? Bobby? Hey, Bobby. What?
Tom hit me.
Bobby si è mai buttato fuori, non so
Doesn't he do that
perché.
all the time?
Not.
So why don't you go to the car?
I've been there
Sono
already.
stato, l'ispettore mi ha mandato via, non volevo sentire niente, ha detto. Anche Denise mi ha mandato via. Non si è dovuto lamentare. Sono tutti mezzo impazziti. Cioè, si stanno riguardando tutti. No, nell'hotel non voglio che sia Bobby.
Should I give you some money so you can stay?
No, I don't want any more.
You could stay with me.
That's very nice, Darren.
Parlerò con Tom.
Should I talk to Tom?
That's not a good.
But you said the inspector is in the pub.
Yes.
I'm sure he's not stupid enough to kill me, and I can't stand by idly anymore. Look,
Let's hope the inspector really is there. Otherwise...
Tom, calm down.
Ubriaco, come al solito.
I want to know where the hell you got that necklace from.
Why should I tell you?
That's I let that to a friend as a deposit. It wasn't a gift.
Friend? Since when has Bobby been your friend?
What's Bobby got to do with it, huh? What are you on about?
Keep your fingers off Denise, or you'll be in the slammer before you know it.
You stay out of this, you village Bobby.
Watch what you say, boy. I can...
What did you say about Bobby? What's he got to do with the necklace?
He gave it to me
That's
just
it.
before, for my birthday.
What? That can't be. I'm gonna kill that idiot.
If someone's doing some murdering around here...
Then that'll be me.
What the hell is that rat doing?
Listen to me carefully now, you if you ever touch so much as a hair on Bobby's, do you understand?
Oh, you're an old chip coming. Hey, come on, get the handcuffs out.
That's enough now.
I thought your brother was the stupidest of the two. Because you're not just his brother, you're
his father, too. But now I'm sure it must be the other way around.
Mordili facendo tanto il grosso. Pum. Cazzo. Che pugno. E anche Tom è un Mordili del 02. Di nuovo questa scena. Black Mirror. Ecco perché è impazzita lei e non noi. Per prima. Oh, Mordili si era impossessato già di lei.
Damn, Angelina. She was really evil
Gli
from
occhi
the very
neri come un
start.
demonio, una strega.
Black eyes.
I think your subconscious is processing your relationship with her.
No, that's not my subconscious. I'm remembering this encounter. Her face.
What kind of mirror was that? And where was it?
The crevice, remember? I climbed in there to help Angelina. There was a large room down there, and this mirror was in it.
Perhaps it was a cave with an underground river, and the reflection in it was simply distorted.
No, I'm sorry, Doc. A few days ago I would have believed you. But this time I'm completely sure it's not just my imagination or some kind of trick by my subconscious. It really did happen.
Excuse me for a moment. Dr. Winterbottom? Yes, he's still here. Can we... Yes, fine. I'll tell him.
Dirmi cosa.
Hello, this is Big Shot Spooner. We found a corpse and want to arrest that Gordon immediately.
Uguale.
Send him here straight away.
Almost. It was the constable. The inspector is waiting for you in the cafe. You should go there directly after the session.
In the cafe? What? Is he gonna treat me to a plate of donuts?
Why not? Adrian, it's time to make peace with the world. Why don't you start with the inspector?
It's okay, Doc. Perhaps it's all a bit too much. The ongoing investigations against me, the continuous suspicion, the visions, the castle... It's crushing me.
Because you want to do everything on your own. Let yourself be helped. By me, by the inspector, and why not by a butler? Yes, I think a butler would be just the thing for you.
You made the right decision. Has anyone ever told you that?
What decision? That a castle needs a butler?
No, that you didn't become a pathologist back then. Rather, I mean that decision, Doc.
Oh.
See you later, Doc.
See you.
Ok. Quindi abbiamo trovato i menhir, abbiamo trovato tutti gli ingressi in teoria. Ho trovato un vecchio metal detector, l'abbiamo rimesso a nuovo. Ok, quindi in teoria dobbiamo andare lì. Dove sono? Ancora una volta non ricordo nulla. C'era Tom fuori dal pub e mi sono preso un pugno dritto in faccia e poi il totale blackout. Non so come mi sia ritrovato di nuovo al castello. A momenti della seduta di terapia devo farmi una doccia. Ero davanti al Black Mirror, un enorme specchio da qualche parte nel sottosuolo. Angelina e io ci trovavamo proprio lì davanti. Io l'ho vista, o forse era il suo fantasma. Aveva un aspetto orribile, completamente distorto, mordili della presa tra le sue grinfie. Era appena una bambina, ma tornerà per me. Spooner mi aspetta alla caffetteria e vuole parlarmi. Gli farò questo favore. Ma questo favore glielo faremo domani. Perché oggi abbiamo finito il capitolo 3. Così domani finiamo il 4. E mercoledì, in teoria, finiamo tutto. Teoria, massimo venerdì. Però penso più domani. Sì, un altro capitolo è andato. 2 ore capitolo. Sì, una decina di ore in totale. quindi salviamo. Un nuovo salvataggio che chiamerò 4. E ci vediamo domani. Sempre solita ora, sempre per le 9, 9:10, probabilmente anche un po' prima in realtà, quindi probabilmente verso le 8:30, 9. Iniziamo il capitolo 4. E ora posso dire che non ricordo veramente più nulla di questo titolo, perché praticamente penso che l'unica cosa che ricordassi fossero i menhir che servivano per quel puzzle del capitolo 3. E quindi niente, ci vediamo domani. Buonanotte.